Hello and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investors Channel. My name is Sensei Crypto and I'm here doing my Sunday show. So welcome everyone into the stream. This is a Sunday show we do every week, 9 p.m. UK time. I'm a little bit early, but I just don't want to keep anyone waiting. So I see we've got 7 people waiting, so thank you for joining the stream. Let's get straight into it. I mean, we're going to be talking about stocks rallied. Crypto had an amazing rally. I'm going to show you what the Fed, the CME Fed Watch tool, which is going to tell us what the market thinks of the probabilities of a hike, of also a pause. So let's get into it because this is going to be important. There's also, we might do a few giveaways throughout the show this week. Throughout the show today, maybe this week as well. One thing I want to set is the amount of likes we get. I want to give away to Zach's charity. He's trying to set up another fund for all the amazing things he does for Uganda and water security and education. So the amount of likes we get in this video, completely free of charge, guys. So all you have to do is hit the like button. The amount we get in this stream, I will personally donate to Zach. So yeah, and there might be a giveaway for you guys as well. There's we'll get into it later though. So let's have a look. Let's go straight to the charts. Let's have a look at the S&P first. It's a very, very exciting week. I'm excited. Everyone's making money. And let's just make sure we're on track. So, S&P. Remember, we had a short trade. We didn't get our target. However, making 3-4% on the S&P in a couple of days is brilliant. So always take profits. We did break trend, so we turned bullish again, and we're back into the parallel channel, the all-important parallel channel. So let's see. I still do believe we're not going to take out the highs of July of 2023, and I think those highs are put in. This year we're not taking them out, in my humble opinion. So the other bullish signal on the S&P is this gap is closed and we closed the daily candle above it. So realistically, I think the target on the S&P, remember last week we did say we think it's going higher, and now we've broken through the next target. The next target I'm looking for on the S&P is another 2.5% move up. And that is just going to confirm that we're going to put in a lower high at around 4,500. So if you're in a long position or if you want to get out some S&P that you didn't want to sell down here, 4,500 is a good area. So remember, the 4,500 area should be the next profit-taking zone. Welcome all to the stream. I've noticed that everyone can be commenting right now, so please do take advantage of that. I do like to see everyone's comments. It's not just members right now. Of course, members always get the priority, so I will be mainly answering the members' questions. However, let's have a look at what you're all saying. Oh, I have mirrored my camera just to see. I don't know if it's mirrored or unmirrored, but I think Martyn will tell me if I'm doing it right or wrong. I did this because I want to show something in a little bit. So we have James. Welcome, James. It's good to see you again. You should become a member, James. You're here all the time whenever the comments are off. It would be great for you to be a member as well. Storm and Norman. Hey, Sensei. Hello to you. Zach Zay. Hi. Hello, Zach. Hope you're all well. Love your thoughts on Matic. Should I sell it? Let's have a look, Martyn. Let's have a look. Should we be selling our crypto now with profit or continue to DCA for the halvening, etc.? I feel like at this point, we already had our bags. We bought at the low levels, at the low risk zone. I think anything buying around here is definitely more high risk. So it's either holding or starting to DCA slightly out of the positions, in my opinion. But holding is, I wouldn't be buying into the pump. Henrik is hello here. The Queen of Self-Braiding is also here. Hello, the Queen of Self-Braiding. I just did an announcement for your friend. I know you like Zach as well. What I'm going to do is the amount of likes we get on this video, I'm going to donate dollar-wise to Zach and his Development Alert Uganda charity. So please do hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it's going to a good deed today. So let's get it done. Martyn said it looks good. Thank you. Okay, the mirror is fine. It can't be I can't be a member due to where I'm based. I tried using VPN but had many issues. Instead, just send crypto tips lol. Otherwise, I would be one by now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do know that there's a few regions where you can't. Where are you from? Is it the Isle of Wight or something like that? Do let me know. But yes, that is fine, James. I'm surprised because you're always here, so I think you would be a member. But yeah, today you can comment. So this is good. Okay, let's go straight to the first request, which is actually by Martyn. So this is an important one. Matic. I know Martyn likes Matic. It's the currency of the internet, or basically the NFT currencies and what is used to power the Polygon network. He did buy some for that reason and also as an investment, and it has been going up. For example, today it's up 13%. So congratulations to Martyn. As you can see, his portfolio has been on the rise heavily, as well as the crypto portfolio, which he's mentioned in this show. We've actually doubled. I know it says 2,400, and Martyn has explained there's some crypto giving that goes in that portfolio, but I don't think we've received more than 60, 70, definitely not more than 100. So do some crypto giving. It does support the show, and also maybe some of his own purchases. But the portfolio is on like 2,400. We've definitely doubled the Coinbase portfolio, which is great. I love to be honest with all of you guys. So Matic. Matic is currently just broken out of a since 2021. There's this trend line that's broken out, which typically means it is probably going to move higher. We've broken trend, which is good. To be honest, if this Bitcoin rally continues, these altcoins will go up a lot more. That's why I haven't sent any sell signals in the Discord for the portfolio. Yes, Matic is at some slight resistance. It can obviously, it's crypto, it can be volatile, it can go up 14% in one day and come down 10% the next. But let's see if we can identify anything. Let's get a rectangle to really visualize what's going on. So we're sort of at this level here, which we can see is a contested area. For example, it's the highs before the massive move up in 2021. Well, it was a massive move up. I mean, that alone, this is what the bear market's about. That alone, the first push up was 181%. A little pullback. That's always important because that's the first peak. Some support there. Support resistance here. Support resistance. I mean, it's resistance. Held as support, then as resistance, then as resistance again. So we are at a level where possibly it's probably going to get regarded as resistance. So if it was my Matic and I wanted to actively trade and not just hold, then yes, I would take 30% profits from my position. And that's just because we're expecting a reaction, and you can always buy it back down at 72 cents. So we probably might get a pullback of another 12%. So it depends. I'm sure this coin will perform great in the next bull run. If Bitcoin continues to go up, that money will filter over and you can be selling Matic at $1.50. But you need to remember this is a contested level of resistance. So if you do want to take some profits and actively trade your crypto account, then this might be an area to take some profits to buy back later or just to bag some profits. But yeah, it depends what sort of market you're in. Lots of people are saying, is this going to take us to the next bull market? I don't personally think so. But there could be plenty left in this run. The crypto market was held down a lot. There's a lot of shorts out there. So just the news of an ETF could send Bitcoin another 25-30% higher, and that definitely trickles down into altcoins. And today is Matic's turn to take a push up. So yeah, I do think Matic will come down slightly. But this could just be the beginning of Matic going up another 60-70% in the next few weeks. So yes, it's not. I wouldn't take a trade here. If I was going to take a short-term trade, it would be a short. with a tight stop loss about around 94 cents. I hope that hasn't confused you more than I've helped you. It just depends. Okay, let me know if you want me to clarify anything on that. Let's see. Jersey Islands. Jersey Islands. Okay, thanks, James. Hey there, everyone. Good evening, everyone. What about Solana? Wish I could have jumped on that on the last Crimbo. Would have been nice gains. Yeah, Solana's I also missed out on Solana, not on the first bull run, but ever since it came down, I never actually bought any more Solana. But yeah, Solana's had a very, very nice move up. For example, it's gone from the FTX crash of $8 to a couple days to yesterday, basically being at $64. So money has been made in the crypto markets. I mean, we've seen it on the Coinbase portfolio, and remember there was $600 in cash. That means we basically turned $400 or maybe $500 to about 1,200. So we've already doubled. We're not doubled. We've gone up 200% on just, so we turned 500 into 1,500 basically. So that's with basically 3x the money. Or not 3x, 1.5x, whatever it is. We've turned 500 into that 1,500. So that wasn't even the whole portfolio being used. So you can really see what the crypto bull market can bring. And just remember how much more, even Solana, the best performing coin of this bear market so far, it's nowhere. It's got another 400% to go up. That's another 5x. That's and normally you surpass the last all-time high. So remember, crypto is an asset class that you should be a part of, whether that's DCAing in the bear market, DCAing in now, DCAing in every week, DCAing during. I don't DCA during the true bull market. I don't think this is a true bull market. However, at this point we were DCAing all over here. Maybe not for Solana, but for coins such as XRP. There was specific buy points all during this accumulation, mostly during this 33 cent level. I haven't been showing the chart, but there it is. This 33 cent level here, we've been accumulating XRP. Solana, if I go back to that because I wasn't showing the chart. This is the bull market over here. You've got a lot more you can go up. That's what I was showing you on the Solana. It was another 500 or 400% up. And normally the next bull run overtakes the last all-time highs. On some coins, not all coins come back. So take that into account. That's why I think you should be in this asset class. Let's have a look. All looks bullish for the week. So as usual, it will be the exact opposite. All looks bullish for the week, so as usual will be the exact opposite. Please clarify that to your role. For all looks bullish. I don't quite know what you mean. Martyn Lucas says, thanks, Sensei. Great. No worries. Mr. Lucas in the house. Hello, Sensei. What do you think of Crow? Yeah, we've discussed Crow. Crow was at a bottom when I think it was you who requested. We said it's at a very low level. Of course, a lot of altcoins were on the brink of crash. That's the most low risk area to enter them with a tight stop loss. And CRO we identified, not on Coinbase because they don't have all the data. Let's go with, no. They don't have data. KuCoin? Yes, KuCoin has data. So we can see here, this was live on the show. We were showing that this is a low risk area. It's the all-time lows. You can see by the rectangle shown, and ever since that, obviously we are saying it can also, if it breaks this level, be careful. This can come down very fast. But you need to remember these levels here is the most low risk area you can ever take a trade or a position. And ever since then, it's gone up 150%. Yeah, let's just go back to some stocks. So obviously, let's just recap. Let's learn and let's evaluate the past streams and the past thoughts. Parallel channel. We use this to see, are we oversold, are we overbought within a parallel channel. At the bottom, you're oversold. At the top, you're overbought. This is the heart line, the dash line there, and this is the structure we're putting in on the S&P. More recently, we broke below this trend line. Live on the show 4 weeks ago or something like that. Go watch back. This was not a confirmation. We have to have follow through for this to be a confirmation. The very next day, we broke back up, meaning this was invalidated. It is not a breakdown. We had our rally to, I think we were $2 off our target, which obviously I always say take profits before the target. So then we exited the position here. We then broke down, and I said, if we break down and we hit this trend line again, we are going to break through it. Or I didn't say we definitely are, because nothing is definite, but we're much more likely to break through the trend line. So it's a better time to take a short. We broke through. The next day we had confirmation. You then got your entry on these two candles of rallies, and then we broke down again. We go back on 2 weeks ago stream or last week's stream. I had the short position. We didn't hit the take profit, which wasn't a couple dollars off, it was more like $30 off. But again, it is 3 days of sudden movements down. It's a 3% trade on the S&P. Take those profits. Why look for an extra 0.6%? Or if not, you wouldn't have lost any money, because you can put your stop loss at break even. Either way, take profits early if you like, and if not, you would have got stopped out at break even. Anyway, we broke back up, and now we're back at the parallel channel. So what are we looking for now? We're back in this channel. We've broken up with momentum, and we've taken out this, we've filled the gap. The only issue we have is normally when you fill a gap, you always come and back and fill a gap. That's what we were looking for here. We didn't quite get it. We've got it on Friday. We filled the gap. Is that enough for the sellers to now come in and take us down? As long as we stay in this parallel channel this week, I am confident we are probably going to come up to around the 4,500 level. So this is a buyer's market right now. We could have some sellers come in the early part of next week, but we are looking upside again, and we're looking for another 2.5%. That could be increased, because if we have a sell-off, we might come back down to this trend line. So then it might be a 3.6% trade you can take to the upside. I want to tell you a story about today as well. I want to see if anyone guesses what I mean. Wonder if now is a good time to do it. Let's just go through the comments and I'll explain. Do remember, if you do hit the like button, it's basically you're giving $1 for free to Zach's charity, so please do that. Greetings, Sensei. Oh wait, sorry, let's go back. Yes, Delph, we answered a question about CRO. I got an old meme coin called Bonk from last year, and it's done 1400% in 30 days. Bonk, Binky Bonk. Martyn would love that coin. I didn't actually realise there's a coin called Bonk. Oh my god. Look at that chart. Wow. Meme coins are back. Crazy. That's well, congratulations with your boink coin. Let's go back to the comments. Greetings, Sensei. Any thoughts on Atom? George, we have to focus on our members. So if you do become a member, I can answer that question for you. Delph, what do you think of plug stock? Martyn has analysed plug, so I would recommend watching his reviews on the channel. Again, if you were a member, this would be much easier for me to review. XAIR might have pretty decisive earnings tomorrow. What do you think of their chart? So as you can see, Tia Roll's a member, so we'll answer this straight away. XAIR, we have to focus on our members. Just saw T-Roll's comment. Okay. Wow. Okay. It's at, again, low risk zone. So if you're in a long position, be careful because we have sort of broken down. But if there's earnings tomorrow and it's good, then it's a great place to be in a long position because it is at all-time lows, but you can argue that right now you can see this dash line is where the price we're at now, and that's the all-time low. So it's very low risk. I would set my stop loss at $2 or just under 198, 195 because there is a lot of upside. The chart, I don't know where my RSI has gone. Let's get my RSI back. I have such a expensive plan and it's still what's going on? It says I've got my RSI. Let's get rid of this. Okay, now I've got two RSIs. I'm so confused. Okay. So the good news is you do have some classic bullish divergence, lower low, higher low. So yeah, good luck with your trade. If anyone else wants to take it, be my guest. I'm not giving any advice, but earnings on the way. You can strategize this with a stop loss at 190, 195, however much risk you want to take on. But it is at all-time lows. It is got a low like this from the past where it recovered significantly. It's got bullish divergence. You've got plenty of room to run on the RSI. One good earnings will send this up. What's the market cap? 65. You can move 500% up in a day. You can go to $4.50. So if you have a massive earnings, $4.50 would be my take profit zone. Good luck with that TRO. Two earnings tomorrow, Rumble and FFIE. Please do join Martyn for that. That's big news. Rumble and FFIE. FFIE could be interesting after what happens, says TRO. Yes. If even Sensei is starting to laugh about a coin, what does it mean? There's a lot of coins you can make money off. Sometimes I can't analyze every single coin. I personally have gone for the tactic of, in the bear market, which we are in crypto, we're definitely in a bear market in crypto. We might be turning into a bull market for Bitcoin, for example, but we have been in a bear market. The tide might be shifting for a short-term bull market, but we need to see a bit more action to the upside. However, that's not the point. What I'm trying to say is meme coins is really great in the real bull market. That's when I like to explore more, when I've made more money from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the main altcoins, XRP, Matic, all the standard ones, Litecoin even. Then I have more money to play around with. I don't like playing around with my hard-earned money. If it's money that I've made quickly in a bull market, then I don't mind jumping into those meme coins, jumping into those trends, even if something's up 200%, you can jump in and get the next 500%. When there's a lot of liquidity flowing into the market, Bitcoin first, then it goes to Ethereum, then it goes to the big alts, and then it goes into the really small caps. And there's definitely a lot of money to be made there, but it's much less risky when you do it in a proper bull market. Yes, Delph, if you become a member, I'll check plug. Yes. Okay, on other news, I thought I'd share a story of today because I'm really annoyed. I missed out on $500,000. $500,000. I'm not joking. I was literally this close to winning $500,000. So I'm slightly annoyed today because I was that close to winning, but I think it's okay. I think it teaches lessons. I think it wasn't meant to be. I think hopefully I learned from it. And hopefully there's a hidden meaning behind it. If anyone could give me some words of encouragement once I tell you the story of why it's a good thing I didn't win, then I'd love to hear it, because I'm going to struggle falling asleep knowing I was so close to winning $500,000. So actually the first person who guesses what it is, I've got a clue, and the first person who guesses how I've lost out on $500,000, I will send you $10 worth of XRP. Or what? Yeah, basically XRP is the easiest way I can do it. So I'm going to put on this hat, and then if anyone can guess, I got this hat today. So if anyone can guess how I lost, or I was very close to winning 500,000 and I lost it, just from this hat. That's why I mirrored the camera so you can see exactly what it says. I'll give you $10. I'll give you another clue if no one gets it in the next sort of couple minutes. Oh, brilliant! Yes, Delph. We'll go. Yes, $500,000, Nikki, and yes. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Supports the show, and you get all the perks and benefits. So if you come back tomorrow, Martyn will explain all of that to you. But for now, your perk is we get to look at the chart plug. Let's do that straight away. But congratulations for becoming a member. You said Logan Paul, but explain a bit more. What was the competition? You need to give me some more explanation. What was the competition? How did I miss out? You're saying Logan Paul prime competition, but what do you mean? I need some more clarifications. Let's go straight to plug. Okay, wow. Oh God, I didn't actually. Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, Martyn covered this, but yeah, let's have a look at the chart. Delph has become a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. There it is. We heard it come through. Let's give it to you again. I can give you some music as well. Yes, Craig got it right. $10. Straight to you, Craig. Yeah, that was I needed more specific. So I'll explain the prime story in a second, but I was literally so close to winning $500,000. You don't understand. It's anyway. Delph has become a member, and I need to review this chart for him. Let's have a look. Make this a bit bigger. Let's turn. I don't know why the RSI is so big. Do we have a wedge pattern here? We do. Okay, let's identify some key levels. I'll explain all of this. So basically what I've done first is their main structure. There's 3 touch points, so that makes it a valid trend line there, 3 touch points here, so this is a valid pattern here. Not a terribly exciting pattern, but it's good to have those lines there to help us see. Then we identify key horizontal resistance, which is this high of 2020 and the low of the crash. And then let's put in some key, because I don't think we've ever done this chart, so let's put in all the information we can. Wow, this has been around. Let's go on the weekly chart. Oh God, this stock was once worth, must have been a lot of splits. This was once worth 1,500. So we'll never see that again, but for the fun of it, we'll put a line up there and then something like that, which I'm sure corresponds over there. As you can see, all these lines don't mean nothing. You look over here, you see it's a pivot low, you see it's got some resistance there, and you know it's going to have some price action over here. So what we're looking at, let's see if we can there a line here as well? And by the way, Delph, now you remember you can request basically anything. It's not just this one chart I'm going to do for you. So yeah, unfortunately, it does seem like there is a bit more downside on plug. I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to $2.50. However, obviously this RSI is in the oversold territory now, so we can expect a bounce, and on that bounce we can make some significant profits. However, what I like to look for is very low risk areas of entry technical wise. I like to try and bring some fundamentals in, which Martyn always does. So sometimes fundamentals play out perfectly, sometimes technicals play out perfectly. However, when they both go together, that's when it's the perfect trade. And as you've seen a lot of times, sometimes my trades don't go completely as expected, and sometimes Martyn's trades don't go completely as expected. However, when we both align on something, I've noticed that we very much get it right. So I think Martyn is pretty bullish on plug right now. I'm thinking as well that there is actually a level here. I do think we're going to get a bounce. I don't know if it's going to take us into a new bull market with plug. However, at this level, because of its oversold nature and because of the you see this level here in 2010, 3 times we bounced off it, and then again in 2014 we bounced off it, held it as support in 2014, another level of resistance. And then we've been playing around with it a little bit. It's not that significant. However, we're coming back to it now because it's come down so far, so quick. This area, $3.50, I expect to bounce. Maybe it takes us back to $6. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's more of a lower high. $4.50. If you see a 50% bounce, I'll take profits. Definitely at 50%, 25% in a few days, then yes. But I think ultimately the level of the least risk to take this trade and buy the stock between 250 and 210. That's my real low risk long-term entry would be around there. $2.50, $2.20. That's my long-term. Over here we're oversold, come down very quickly, very fast, at a level of support as well. So I do expect a bounce at this level as well. But thank you for becoming a member, and we will definitely look into this further as well. Let's look at the 1 day because we had that wedge pattern. So yeah, I mean, I think you're probably at least going to come up and test this wedge pattern. So maybe $4.50 as well is in the it could be a level as well. $4.50. Request it again next week, or if I'm live on the show as well, you can request it. Let's quickly check the comments. Nice gesture with the ear, just like Martyn. What do you mean, T-roll? I'm so confused. What does that mean? How do you nearly win 500,000? Okay, yes, we need to explain the story because I need you guys to give me some encouragement in the chat to tell me what I should learn from this and why it's okay. And anyway, let's quickly check. Any other questions? The power of Google. The nice gesture with the ear. I don't understand what that means, Tiro. The power of Google. Again, I don't understand what that means. Oh, the power of Google. You Googled it, Craig. I owe you 10 XR, but do let me know. You can message me on Discord, or if you like, obviously I'm doing this. I don't want to put you in any situation. I don't mind at all whatever you do with the money. I just wanted to give it as a suggestion. I'm doing a thing on this show today. So if anyone's joined, hit the like button. All the money, all the likes we get, for example, we've got 21 likes right now, I'm giving to Zach's charity. And Craig, if you like, I can add the $10 and make it sort of 31 likes and give it to Zach's charity. But completely up to you. I'm definitely happy with you just messaging me on Discord, and I can send the money across, or just let me know on Discord what you want to do. Don't need to answer here. Sensei, you're right about my position with my boring position with LTC. I'm with a small profit, but we'll wait towards $100. Yes, a Litecoin definitely will go up in time. I will upgrade you. Yes, that's the Discord link. Delphi will get upgraded, so please hit the join the Discord. Okay, nice to hear, says Tiro. A yes to Tio. It's also on my medical charges. Had it on my watch list and found the valuation attractive now. Yes, it is. You held your hand behind your ear. Oh yes, yes, I yes, I did do that. Exactly. I didn't even notice I did that. I just picked that up. Anyway, so it's about this. So I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of. Oh, Craig, you really don't have to. That's so great. Zach appreciates that so much. Yes, add it to the charity fund, mate. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Are you sure? That's really, really kind. So far we're giving $32 because we have 22 likes. Craig, again, he's done this before. He's done it with a lot more money. He's given it to charity and he's done it again. So $32 will be coming. So far, it will increase because the show's still got plenty of time. We're going to give at least $32 to Zach. Anyway, Prime. Kids are going crazy for this. It's KSI, if you've heard of him, Logan Paul, if you've heard of him. They're both pretty big YouTubers slash influencers slash boxers. Anyway, they produced this brand called Prime. Today, over the last 2 days, they've had this competition where they've got one store in New York, one store in London, and they've got a bottle like this. Not this specific one, but it's this, but an actual solid 24 karat gold. So I think that's I assume it's around 9 kilograms, meaning it's worth $500,000, £411,000. Current WWE United States champion Logan Paul is, Loudwork says. Wow. I didn't actually realise he was. I knew he did WWE. Thank you, Loudwork. Anyway, 2 stores, New York, London. For the last 2 days, they've been doing a competition. You go to the store, there's a safe with this gold bottle in. You spin this dial, and then you press enter. 6-digit code, so basically 1 million combinations. So obviously very, very unlikely you're going to win. You've got one in New York, one in London. They mentioned subtly that in the last hour, they're going to bring the odds down to 1 in 15. How much caffeine is in that bottle? Let's have a look. Caffeine. I don't see it as a metric. I'm not sure. Anyway, so initially I was doing some research last night. Well, not research, I was just looking into it, and I saw that Logan Paul has this podcast called Impulsive, and I saw he was speaking on it, and he said, in the last hour, the odds are going to increase to 1 in 1,000. So 1 in 1,000 chance to win $500,000. That's like better than any lottery. That's incredible chances. It's free to enter. So that got me interested. And then he said, as the last hour goes forward, obviously the codes that have been used, they're going to disappear. They're going to turn red, and then it's going to increase your chances. So when 10 people go, it's going to be 1 in 990. However, he said when it gets to 15 minutes before the end, it's going to be a sort of a 2-minute London, 2-minute New York sort of sudden death. You have 2 minutes to guess, and then if you get your guess wrong, New York goes. But in the last 15 minutes, he said in his podcast that it's going to be a chance of 1 out of 15. Not many people knew this. The queue wasn't that long. The longest when I queued up for my chance, it took less than 2 hours. But this is a chance of winning 500,000, and the chances apparently for the last 15 minutes were 1 out of 15, which is crazy. So then I was looking at that, and then today I saw his story, and then his story said something conflicting. The Impulsive thing was, I don't know, a week ago, but the story today said something like, in the last hour, the chances are out of 1 out of 15. During the queue and everything, so I went in once first to scout it out when the odds are 1 out of a million, obviously not thinking I'm going to win. just to see how long the queue takes and what the process is. And then I'm asking people, when is this the odds going to change? Someone was saying 1 hour before. Someone was saying the odds aren't going to change. The security guard said the line's going to close at 3 o'clock. Even the line's going to close at 4 o'clock. So the competition ended at 3. Something like, no, the competition they said was going to end at 4. So I thought, let me plan what time to enter the queue. So I entered at 2 to give myself a chance to win 1 out of 1,000 chance, knowing that maybe I will fall into the last 15 minutes to do the 1 out of 15. However, I played it so badly. I basically should have gone in earlier than I thought, let other people in front of me, and then when it got exactly on the hour, 1 hour to enter, or 1 hour to the end of the competition, I should have then just entered the queue. So I would have been at the front of the queue, you could let people go past, and then 5 minutes before the hour I would have entered the shop, and then I would have had a 1 out of 10 chance of winning 500,000. But instead of my head, because of all this confusion of the security guards and the conflicting thing, I sort of just thought it was the last 15 minutes. However, on Logan Paul's story today, it said last hour. But I just got myself confused. And then it got to 10-15 minutes after the last hour, or the start of the last hour, and it went green. Someone won it in London. The one in New York got destroyed. And I ended up with a plastic bottle. Met KSI, but that's not a biggie. I don't really like the guy anyway. It was nice enough anyway. But if I was in the queue 20 minutes before, I would have had a 1 in 10 chance of winning $500,000. And I don't think many people knew about this odd change. I knew about it, but I just didn't apply myself correctly. The queue the first time round was 40 minutes. The queue the second time round was an hour and a half. But if a lot of people knew that they had a 1 in 14 chance of winning 500,000, I think that queue would have been much, much longer. Anyway, I thought I'd share that story with you. I was 20 minutes. If I was 20 minutes early in that queue, I could have been £400,000 richer. I had 4 people with me as well, my friend, my fiance, and her friend. So if we both were in the queue, basically it was like a 50-50 of winning 500,000. Anyway, enough of my life. Let's get back to the stream. Again, Craig, thank you for guessing that. I thought it would be fun to see if anyone can guess what that is and give some money away, but you decided to give it to charity, which is great. So now we have 26 likes. We are going to oh no, are we still live? Yeah, we are. So now we have 26 likes and $10 from Craig. We are going to give away at least $36 to Uganda. So thank you guys. Do hit the like button if you've just joined. Every like equals $1 to Zach's charity. Let's see. Yeah, should have hired 20 people. I know. There's so many different ways this could have gone. It's basically, yeah, it's crazy. Should have hired 20 or so people in line. Yeah, I should have just got 10. I mean, all I needed, if it's 15 1 out of 15 or 1 out of 10 chance in the last hour, I just need to have waited for just 10 people, because it's going to be New York or London, and it's 1 in 10 or 1 in 15 chance. So, and if you already guessed, that's already a chance, and there's going to be 7 guesses in New York, 7 guesses in the UK max. So then you're looking at just 7 people. If I had 7 people, split it 7 ways, that would have been a nice 80 grand. Anyway, I can think about all the ways I could have done it differently. It doesn't change where I am now. Anyway, let's get back into it. Yes, add it to charity fund. Thank you, current WWE champion. I'm in a Discord, Martyn, I think. If you can confirm, if you can message on Discord, and Martyn will confirm with you in the chat. Oh my god, Prime, the kids go crazy. It's so funny. Yes, it is. I actually, when Prime first came out, I bought a load of it and then sold it for 10 times its market value on to different off licenses in the UK. A Google says 200 mg. A single cup of coffee is around 40 or something. That's insane. Yes, it's not very good for you. It definitely tastes disgusting as well. Loudwork says, yes, he hit Rey Mysterio with brass knuckles to win it, lol. Wow. Hi, Sensei. I wanted to get your thoughts on BTC and whether you think we're still heading to 15,000 as previously predicted. It wasn't a certain prediction. It wasn't like I'm saying it's 100% going to 15,000. Obviously, it's less likely to go to 15,000 now, but yeah, I think it's still in the cards. We'll look into it. Should have hired 20 people. Yes, I know. Different ways we could have done it. Can we look at the SBC chart? Yes, let's look at BTC and my thoughts, and then we'll look at SBC. Let's look at BTC, then SBCE. So BTC, again, performing much better. Obviously, I didn't personally think it would go this high, but this ETF news seems to really get people excited. Again, 50%, I've always said, 50% of my money's invested, 50% isn't invested. The reason 50% is invested because crypto does wild things, and I always want to be in crypto, and I chose to. There's a few coins in the portfolio that performed really well, but I don't want to give away the whole portfolio. Bitcoin, I'll do the ones that I'm very public about. Bitcoin and XRP. Both outperformed the market. XRP because of the law case, and also it's going up because of Bitcoin's price action now, and then Bitcoin because it's the only real crypto that I'd like to invest in a bear market. Under 20,000. Every time Bitcoin went under 20,000 or hit 20,000, I said I don't mind buying Bitcoin at 20,000. Martyn bought Bitcoin at 15,000. I bought Bitcoin at 15,000. Every time it dropped below 20,000, I bought Bitcoin because how low is it going to go? 15,000, 13,000, 14,000 at that time people were saying. So anything under 20,000 I was happy with. And that's what I've publicly said. And now we're at $37,000. I'm not going to buy Bitcoin at $37,000. I'm not crazy. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to FOMO in. I've already got enough. But anyway, where do I see it going? Well, at the same time, I didn't think it would be at $37,000. I thought 35 would be the top. But yes, ETF news comes out, you're easily going to maybe 46,000. But then I think it's all going to come crashing down. There's too much hype around this ETF. I don't think it's going to bring in that much money straight away. There'll certainly be a pump because the ETF got approved. Maybe it takes us up another 25%. So I'm not buying because the ETF could be denied again, or it could take a long time, or even if it does go up, I've still got a position. I'm not selling yet. If it gets to 40,000, I'll start DCAing out of my Bitcoin. If XRP gets to $1, I'll start DCAing out of XRP because I think there will be another downtrend. But the question is, do I think my prediction of 15,000 is going to come down? Is going to come true? Again, look at the previous videos, and I've always clarified 100% is coming to 15,000. It's been different scenarios, especially now that Bitcoin's at 37,000. The chance of 15,000 is definitely lower. But how much lower? There is still a chance Bitcoin can go down to 12,000. There's still a chance Bitcoin can go down to 15,000. There's still a chance that Bitcoin can come down to 20,000. Those are previously what I've said, and they still stand true. Maybe 20,000 is more likely than 15,000 now, but those were always the three: 13,000, 15,000, 20,000. What do I think the chances it is going to come down to either of those levels, because they seem quite far away now? Over 50%, I would say. If you look at 2019, before the actual bull run, Bitcoin went on this rally here. Remember, imagine this is FTX, capitulation, and then this year, we've just been basically going up. Bitcoin came up from its lows 340%. Bitcoin this time round, after the FTX crash, has come from its lows 140%. In 2019, Bitcoin then crashed from that level 72%. Let's say Bitcoin ETF comes out, best news in the world, again, we have a 72% crash. That takes us below, that's from if we go to 46,000, that takes us back down to $12,000. So it would not be abnormal to come down to 12,000. Is it different this time around? not that different. There's more, there might be an ETF around, there might be more people holding. So will it go down all the way down to 12,000? Probably not. Can it come down to 20,000? Quite easily, yes. Even after a rally like this, it can even go higher. It can go to 46,000, 48,000, 50,000 and come down that low. In fact, that would be the norm. Look at this, 2019. Went down, had its rally, came back down. Obviously, COVID crash, but even without the COVID crash, it came down a good 55%. Come down 55% from where we are now. You're coming back to that $16,000 region. 55% from 40,000, or let's say 45,000. Obviously, it will be it'll be 20,000. So I say there's an over 50% chance that we're going to come down to 20,000. An over 50% chance, the odds are in your favor. From what I'm saying, from what I'm doing with my own money and what my own thoughts are, I'm giving myself more odds that it's going to come down. And if I give myself more odds that it's going to come down, I don't want to be gambling. And if the odds are in my favor that it's going to come down to 20,000, then I'm happy to hold my Bitcoin, take some profits if it goes higher and it becomes even more crazy. And then I'm happy to be on the sidelines and buy back at 20,000. Again, do what you want to do. I never said 100% it's coming down to 15,000. I've given you my reasoning. I can dive into it more, but again, just look at where I've put my money. 50% crypto, 50% cash. I'm capitalizing on both sides. Capitalizing on not being that high risk because I'm earning 5%, 4% doing nothing, and having some risk by being in the cryptoverse on the two best performing coins of the top 10, Bitcoin and XRP. We have 30 likes now. Amazing. Hit the like button. 1 like equals $1 to our amazing charity that I like to support, that Martyn also likes to support. It's Development Alert Uganda. Zach, he sometimes pops in. He's not here today. Let's see if we can... 29 likes, let me like it. 17 watching. Martyn, do you mind doing a poll? I just want to know if people enjoyed my Prime story or it was just not the vibe. Can you do a poll? I don't want to do a 1 or 2 because I don't want to. I want everyone to answer honestly. If you can just do a poll to see, did people enjoy the story about my day? I just want to know. I'm interested. If you could do that poll, that would be brilliant. I have 9 people watching on Rumble. That's amazing. Hello, everyone on Rumble. If you want to come over for the better viewing experience, that will be on YouTube. Let's see, do we have any... Oh, SBC. Yes, let's go straight into SBC. Okay, SBC again. I said something controversial on Martyn's show earlier this week. I said I took a short at $2. That's not because I'm one of the haters and the people that want to drive down the stock. It's because I'm a trader. I like to capitalize on both sides of things. And just as we were buying at 150 because it's a low risk zone, I took a short at $2 because it's a low risk zone. Go back on the previous videos. Everything is on YouTube. I said at $2, the first time we hit it, we're probably going to come down. Thanks, Martyn, for the poll. Please do answer it. Just for my own satisfaction, and that'd be amazing. Anyway, if we go back on the videos, you can see me say $2 we're probably going to come down. It's a good area to take a short and have a tight stop loss because again, $2 is that short squeeze level. The shorters are I don't know how that happened. You can see a little thumbs up. Anyway, the shorters are around $2. The sellers are around $2. If we breach $2 with a lot of volume, then we'll take them all out. You'll take me out, you take all the short sellers out. I'm actually going to probably take my profits before that's a possibility. But there is $2 is the level right now, and I've mentioned it's the level to take a short, the level to take some profits, but also it's the level to break for the short squeeze. That might sound contradicting, but it really isn't. It just means $2 there's a sell wall. Sellers are always going to be there until we get rid of them. So when a big institution starts buying in again, when a lot of buyers come in, when the volume goes up, because we've taken out, you can see this wick, that's a lot of orders that got filled for shorts, and also profits were taken from buyers. So that sell wall is sort of been absorbed slightly. It might happen again, but if it happens 3 times, then at that point, if there's more buyers than sellers, that's when you get that short squeeze, because shorters will have to cover, there won't be any more sellers, and then that buyer level really sort of takes you to that $2.50 level quite quickly. So again, yes, I'm short. Don't hate me because of it. I will take profits fairly soon. Maybe what level am I sort of looking for? Maybe a 170. But yeah, what do I think of SBC? I just want to explain that quickly and just to be completely open and honest with you guys. Just as well as buying at 150 and 140, it's just the same thing but backwards. Raman said, don't forget the SBC chart. No, I'm looking at it right now, Raman. Okay, so yes, what do I think? Again, if you remember 184 level, that's the one where we were trying to break here for the short squeeze. Again, we haven't broken it. Realistically, we broke it, follow through down the next day. We broke it again this day, then the follow through was down the next day. So we haven't broken it with any follow through. So I do think we're going to go down again before we head back up. That's my thoughts. That's obviously why I'm short. Where could we see a reversal? When could be another buy-in area? $1.70, and maybe we even go as low as $1.50 again. But remember, I've said this so many times, when everyone is so upset with SBC, that's when you should be buying. $1.50 was the first time, the next time it was $1.40. SBC is going to fail, it's going to go bankrupt, it's going to, oh, I hate my life, SBC is ruining my life. When he gives those comments, normally the time to buy. When everyone's ecstatic and I'm buying more, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, what happened at $2 recently, that's when think about taking profits. Or at least don't be buying more at those levels. Again, do what you like, but that's just from my experience, what I've seen. So yeah, that's why I took a short at $2. No real trade to be taken down now. I think we're going to go down before we go up. But we'll keep a good eye on it. So I expect maybe $1.70 on Monday, or Tuesday or Wednesday. Again, we break $2.05 with some good volume. $2.50 is the target. Congrats 88 through the stream. Thank you all for coming through the stream. Again, I'm saying it more than I do today, just because than I do normally, because it's important. For every like we get, I'm donating $1 to our charity in Uganda. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps a good cause. Again, another reason I'm doing this is because I was that close to winning 500,000, but then I remembered I'm still more privileged than so many people in the world. So I'd love to do as much as I can, and I've got links to. I love working directly with the charities. I know it's always great to donate to any charity, but the one thing that plays on my mind is how efficient are these charities, because obviously when you donate to a charity, you're not just, it doesn't go straight to the cause, it goes to everything behind the cause. So the admin, the paperwork, the staff, and then I don't know how efficient that is. So if I can get the money straight to the cause, then that's how I prefer to do it. And I feel like it goes much further. Nothing against me and my family have always given money to all sorts of other charities as well. But I love this link with Uganda, as it gets the money directly there. And that's why I'm doing it. Again, £500,000, so close to winning. Could have been life-changing, but this money could also be life-changing to other children as well. Don't forget the SBC chart. We've done it, 88 through the stream, and brilliant. It's very exciting. We love you, Sensei. Great work. Very cool to watch you every Sunday, of course. We also love Martyn. Yes, we do love Martyn. Thank you. That means a lot, Delph. And now you're a member. You get all the perks as well. Raman says, thanks, Sensei, of course. So, no more questions, so I can do what I like. Let's have a look at this. Sorry if it's really bright. I don't know if this website has a dark mode. It's a government... Oh no, it's the Fed Watch tool, so I don't think it... Anyway, what we're looking at here is the probabilities of rate hikes, rate cuts, pauses for every meeting going forward. The next meeting is on the 13th of December. These dates always confuse me because in the US you do things wrong and you you put the month before the date. Anyway. On the 13th of December, the market has currently priced in that we're going to keep level rates at where we are at. However, there is a 9.1% chance of a hike. Obviously, that then gets transferred over to the next meeting on the 31st of January, where this is the highest percentage chance of a hike. It doesn't mean there's a 21% chance there's going to be a hike on that specific meeting. It's basically the addition of these two. It basically means this is the chance that we're going to be at a 550 slash 575 basis point at that current time. So that could be because some people have priced it in for the next meeting and some people have priced it in for the meeting after, or some people have priced it in for the first meeting but not the next meeting. There is a very slim possibility, 1.3% chance that both of these meetings are going to be a hike. So that doesn't mean we're going to hike twice. Anyway, 21% are saying by the 31st or on that day the rates are going to be higher than they are now. Do I agree with them? It depends on the next couple unemployment data and all the other data that comes along with it, CPI and all that sort of stuff. They might have another one depending, as they said, they need to look at the data, so it's hard to predict. But I agree with Martyn. I think we are at the terminal rate. And also, let's see, and then when does it get priced? And that's the highest. That will be on the 31st of January. That's the highest rate hike scenario. From that point onwards, we're looking at either staying at the rates we are today or cuts. The first rate cut is priced in for June the 12th. So it's still all in line. I think I pretty much agree with this. Keep an eye on it to see if anything changes significantly. And actually, this is the video of what I was trying to show you, which is this $500,000 prime. So let me show you this. Oh, sorry, I don't know if that played twice, but basically what it's showing you is they were like 20 ahead of me in the queue. Obviously, it's great to see little kids win. I'm sure the parents are going to spend the money though. The one in New York mounted, and that's what it looked like. That's the family that won it. It's a solid gold prime bottle. Anyway, let's get back to this. We are going to end the show. It has been an hour. Let me see. I think Martyn was doing some tests. Let's see. Martyn's putting his nose to the grindstone every day. Cheers to him. Yes, cheers to Martyn. Let's see. Oh, okay. Some people missed the story, but no one didn't. Everyone liked the story. Well, there's only 14 votes, but that's pretty much everyone there. That's good to hear. I thought I was just rambling on about something no one cared about. Anyway, I think we're coming to the end of the show. I know we are. It's my show, so it's been really enjoyable today. Thank you all for tuning in. I do really enjoy these Sunday shows, and I think it will hopefully help you guys in the coming bull run. We might already be in one. The reason I started it is because I knew that was going to be price action coming, getting prepared for the real bull market coming next year, and especially in 2025. But yeah, by the end of this, let's see if we can get any more likes. We've got 31 plus $10 from TRL. No, not TRL, Craig. And that means we're giving away $41 to Zach's charity, which is brilliant. Let's see, double check those likes. 31, 13 watching. I'm sure everyone's liked the stream already. I'm going to say I enjoyed my like. 79, 21. Brilliant. Okay, so we'll be back tomorrow. Martyn's going to be live again. There's 2 earnings coming up. It was, which ones was it? Rumble and FFIE. So please do tune in for that. I don't know if there's anything else I need to mention to you guys. I'll be back next week, obviously. If there's anything major, I might do a video. I might call in. No one said no. Yes. Okay, someone said no now. Someone ruined it. Someone said no. I bet it was you, TRL. Thank you all for tuning in. I will next Sunday, 9 o'clock UK time. I never know what time it is in US, but however, there's so many different time zones. If you just go on Martyn's channel, you can see what time it is in your time zone. Is it a bit quieter? I think that's fine. Oh, great show. Thank you, Kev Sickles. It means a lot. 32 likes now. So we're giving away 42. TRL voted yes. Thank you, Tio. Thank you, everyone. I will see you next week, or I might call in into the show. Until next time, take care of your crypto, take care of your money, take care of your friends, and most importantly, yourselves and each other. Take care of your golden prime as well. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone.